Pisces, have you ever looked back at your life and realized that what once seemed like a random coincidence was actually the beginning of something much bigger? Have you ever met someone unexpectedly, taken a different road, changed a simple plan, only to discover later that one small moment completely changed the direction of your life? What if those moments were never accidents? What if the universe had been quietly arranging them all along? Because Pisces, today's message carries one of the most comforting and inspiring energies the universe has revealed in a long time. Even if life has felt uncertain, even if you've questioned where you're headed, even if you've wondered why certain doors closed while others refused to open, the universe wants you to hear this clearly today. Your destiny is quietly falling into place. Not tomorrow, not someday, right now, even if you cannot yet see the full picture. Behind the scenes, invisible pieces are moving into perfect alignment. People are being guided toward you. Opportunities are slowly approaching. Old chapters are ending. New ones are preparing to begin. Everything that once felt confusing is gradually beginning to make sense. Before we continue this incredible reading, if you believe the universe always has perfect timing, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Zodiac Whisper, and become part of our amazing community. Every day we explore the messages the universe may be sending to your zodiac sign, helping you step into each day with hope, confidence, and inspiration. Now leave this affirmation in the comments. My destiny is finding me. Write those words with complete faith, because today's reading suggests they are already becoming true. Pisces, one of the strongest messages appearing throughout today's reading is trust. Not blind trust. Not pretending every difficult experience feels easy, but trusting that your life has never been as random as it sometimes appeared. Think back to the challenges you've already overcome. At the time, many of them probably felt unfair, painful, confusing. You may have wondered why things weren't working out the way you planned. But look at where those experiences eventually led you. Perhaps one disappointment pushed you toward a better opportunity. Perhaps one ending created room for an incredible beginning. Perhaps one difficult lesson gave you wisdom that now protects your peace. The universe has a remarkable way of revealing meaning only after we've moved beyond the struggle. Today's energy suggests another one of those moments is approaching. Very soon, something that once made no sense may suddenly become perfectly clear. Pisces, there is a destined opportunity moving toward your life. This opportunity feels different from anything you've experienced recently. It doesn't arrive through pressure. It doesn't appear because you force it into existence. Instead, it arrives naturally, like two puzzle pieces finally fitting together. The universe keeps showing doors opening that once seemed permanently closed. Not because circumstances magically changed overnight, but because you changed. You became stronger, wiser, more patient, more prepared. Sometimes the universe delays a blessing until the person receiving it has fully grown into the version capable of appreciating it. Today's reading suggests that version of you has finally arrived. Pisces, meaningful coincidences continue appearing throughout today's energy. Many people call them coincidences. The universe often calls them guidance. Perhaps you'll hear exactly the advice you've been needing. Perhaps you'll notice repeating numbers appearing everywhere. Perhaps someone mentions an idea that's been quietly living inside your heart. Perhaps you'll unexpectedly cross paths with someone who inspires you. These moments may appear ordinary to everyone else, but they won't feel ordinary to you. Something inside you will quietly whisper, "Pay attention. This matters." Trust those feelings. Your intuition is becoming one of your greatest gifts. Pisces, your intuition has always been powerful, but today's reading suggests it's becoming even stronger. You'll begin sensing things before they happen. You'll recognize honest people more quickly. You'll notice when opportunities feel aligned. You'll also recognize when something isn't meant for you. This isn't fear. This isn't anxiety. This is wisdom growing through experience. For a long time, you may have doubted yourself, questioned your instincts, ignored your first impressions. The universe is encouraging you to stop doing that. Your inner voice has become much wiser than you realize. The more you listen to it, the clearer your path becomes. Pisces, someone also appears very strongly in today's reading. This person carries calm energy, supportive energy, encouraging energy. Their arrival feels perfectly timed. Perhaps they're a friend, perhaps a mentor, perhaps someone connected to your career, perhaps someone you never expected to meet. The important thing isn't who they are. The important thing is how they influence your journey. Sometimes one conversation introduces a new possibility. Sometimes one friendship restores hope. Sometimes one person's belief in you helps you rediscover your own confidence. The universe suggests that someone like this is moving closer to your life. Remain open. Because meaningful people often arrive quietly. They rarely announce themselves. Yet their impact lasts for years. Pisces, emotional healing continues, becoming one of the most beautiful themes surrounding today's message. Healing doesn't always happen through dramatic moments. Sometimes it happens little by little. One peaceful day at a time. One forgiving thought at a time. One hopeful decision at a time. Without realizing it, you've already healed more than you give yourself credit for. The things that once completely overwhelmed you no longer have the same power. The people whose opinions once controlled your emotions no longer define your worth. The fears that once kept you standing still are slowly losing their grip. That healing is creating space. Space for healthier relationships. Space for greater abundance. Space for opportunities that match the person you've become. The universe isn't simply changing your circumstances. It's changing your energy. And your energy is becoming a magnet for beautiful new beginnings. Pisces, nothing has been wasted. Not the waiting. Not the disappointment. Not the tears. Not the silent prayers. Every experience has quietly guided you toward this moment. The path ahead may still contain surprises. But for the first time in a long while, those surprises feel filled with hope instead of uncertainty. If this message touched your heart, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Zodiac Whisper, and turn on notifications so you never miss your daily messages from the universe. Before you leave, comment below. I trust my destiny. Believe those words as you write them. Because Pisces, your destiny isn't something you have to chase. It is something that is quietly finding its way to you. Pisces, if you've stayed with me until this point, then perhaps your heart already senses that something meaningful is changing. Maybe you can't explain it. Maybe nothing dramatic has happened yet. Your daily routine may still look exactly the same. Your surroundings may appear unchanged. The people around you may not notice anything different. But deep inside, something feels different. There is a quiet feeling that life is preparing to move. That answers are getting closer. That opportunities are beginning to take shape. The universe often begins changing your life long before the outside world can see it. Just because you cannot yet see the next chapter doesn't mean it isn't already being written. That is the beautiful message surrounding your reading today. Now the universe wants to reveal why all of these pieces are coming together. Because nothing about your journey has been accidental. Pisces, one of the greatest lessons the universe teaches is that destiny rarely arrives all at once. Most people expect life-changing moments to happen like lightning. Sudden, loud, impossible to ignore. But more often, destiny unfolds quietly. One decision at a time. One conversation at a time. One opportunity at a time. When you eventually look back, you'll realize that your future wasn't changed by one enormous event. It was changed by dozens of small moments that quietly guided you toward exactly where you were meant to be. Today's reading carries that same energy. Small moments are becoming powerful turning points. Pisces, the destined opportunity we discussed in part 1 continues appearing very strongly. But now its purpose becomes clearer. This opportunity isn't arriving simply to improve one area of your life. It is arriving to change the direction of your future. Think about how many opportunities you've already experienced. Some looked exciting but disappeared quickly. Others seemed disappointing until you later understood why they happened. The universe is showing that the opportunity approaching now feels different. It carries stability, growth, purpose. Instead of creating temporary excitement, it creates lasting progress. That is why patience has been so important. The universe wasn't delaying your blessing. It was protecting it until everything surrounding it became ready. Pisces, there is another message appearing repeatedly. Stop believing that you're behind in life. Many people compare their journey with everyone else's. They see someone else's success, someone else's relationship, someone else's achievements, and quietly wonder why their own path seems slower. The universe reminds you that every soul follows a unique timeline. Flowers bloom in different seasons. Trees grow at different speeds. Stars appear at different times of the night. Yet each one fulfills its purpose perfectly. Your timeline has never been wrong. Your pace has never been a mistake. Everything has unfolded exactly as your soul needed. Pisces, the meaningful coincidences surrounding you continue becoming more noticeable. Perhaps you've already started seeing repeating numbers. Perhaps you've been dreaming more vividly. Perhaps certain songs keep appearing at exactly the right moment. Perhaps someone unexpectedly mentions something you've been thinking about. These experiences aren't asking you to become superstitious. They're encouraging you to become aware. Awareness changes everything. The more present you become, the easier it becomes to recognize the guidance already surrounding your life. The universe communicates in gentle ways. It whispers far more often than it shouts. Today's message encourages you to listen carefully. Pisces, your intuition continues becoming one of your greatest strengths. Many people search outside themselves for every answer. But Pisces carries an extraordinary gift. You often feel the answer before you can explain it. You sense honesty. You recognize peaceful energy. You notice when something feels aligned. You also recognize when something quietly asks you to walk away. Trust those feelings. Not every opportunity belongs to you. Not every path is yours to follow. The universe isn't asking you to say yes to everything. It is asking you to recognize the things that truly belong on your journey. Wisdom isn't choosing every door. Wisdom is recognizing the right one. Pisces, the person entering your life continues carrying an important role. This connection feels natural. There is no pressure, no pretending, no confusion. Instead, there is mutual respect, encouragement, honesty, and a feeling that you've known each other much longer than you actually have. This person may help you discover something about yourself. A hidden talent, a forgotten dream, a new perspective, or simply the confidence to believe in possibilities you once dismissed. Sometimes the universe doesn't send people to rescue us. It sends people to remind us of the strength we already possess. That is the energy surrounding this connection. Pisces, another beautiful message appears around emotional healing. Healing is no longer simply helping you recover. It is transforming the way you attract experiences. Your energy has changed. You are becoming more peaceful, more selective, more confident, more willing to protect your happiness. Because of this transformation, the relationships entering your life begin reflecting that same energy. The universe keeps showing healthier friendships, healthier partnerships, healthier opportunities. Not because life suddenly became perfect, but because your standards have grown. You now recognize what peace feels like. And once you've experienced genuine peace, you become far less willing to accept unnecessary chaos. Pisces, today's reading also speaks about courage. Destiny requires action. The universe may open a door, but you must choose to walk through it. The universe may introduce the right person, but you must be willing to begin the conversation. The universe may create an opportunity, but you must believe enough in yourself to accept it. Faith and action always work together. One without the other leaves potential unrealized. Trust that when the right opportunity appears, you'll also receive the strength to embrace it. Pisces, now let's talk about your lucky number. Your lucky number today is 20. In numerology, the number 20 represents awakening, harmony, divine timing, cooperation, spiritual growth, and trusting the bigger picture. It reminds you that your future is not being built through force. It is unfolding through alignment. For Pisces, this number serves as confirmation that the universe is quietly arranging circumstances in your favor. Whenever you notice the number 20, allow it to remind you that even when nothing appears to be happening, important progress is taking place beneath the surface. Your destiny is moving toward you just as surely as you are moving toward it. Pisces, your lucky color is deep ocean blue. This color perfectly reflects today's energy. Deep ocean blue symbolizes wisdom, inner peace, intuition, healing, truth, and emotional depth. Imagine standing beside the ocean at sunrise. The surface appears calm, yet beneath it exists incredible movement, powerful currents, hidden life, endless possibilities. That image reflects your life right now. On the surface, things may appear ordinary, but beneath the surface, everything is changing. New opportunities are forming. New relationships are approaching. New chapters are quietly preparing to begin. The universe asks only one thing of you. Trust the process. Pisces, before this reading comes to an end, the universe leaves you with one final message. Stop worrying that you've missed your chance. Stop believing that life has forgotten you. Stop assuming that silence means nothing is happening. Some of the greatest miracles happen quietly. Some of the strongest foundations are built where nobody can see them. Some of the most beautiful chapters begin long before anyone realizes a story has changed. Your journey is one of those stories. Everything you've experienced, every lesson, every delay, every unexpected turn, has been guiding you toward the life your soul has always been seeking. Keep believing. Keep growing. Keep listening to your intuition. Because the universe has never stopped working on your behalf. If this message resonated with your heart, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Zodiac Whisper, and turn on notifications so you never miss your daily horoscope and messages from the universe. Before you leave, write this affirmation in the comments. My destiny is unfolding perfectly. Type those words with complete faith. Read them one more time. Then carry that belief into the days ahead. Because Pisces, your destiny is no longer a distant dream. It is quietly falling into place. And one day very soon, you'll look back at this season and realize that everything you once called uncertainty was actually the universe carefully leading you exactly where you were always meant to be.